So this how you living now. You just gon' front on what you used to know. Alright, I see you. Do your thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, alright.
Alright.
My way, but you frontin' all night.
Why you frontin', girl? Tell me why you frontin', girl.
Hold you, but you know what you do.
Know what you did, know what you
Keep
do.
on kissing me, I'm gonna find someone new.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Armand, and welcome to the Williams family. If you haven't already, make sure that you do go ahead and join the Williams family and like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this video, make sure that you do comment below, and we'll be more than happy to answer any kind of questions that you guys have, questions, comments, concerns, whatever. So as I promised you guys earlier this week, I was going to go ahead and do a boot camp video for you guys / tutorial and help you guys prepare for your future and what to expect. So I actually just parked, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this when I get inside the house, and I will see you guys when I get in there. Bye. All right, guys, so I'm back and I'm still bald. So obviously you're going to need a recruiter first, right? So you're going to go to your nearest recruiting station and you're going to tell them that you want to enlist. It doesn't have to be the Navy specifically. It could be the Army, Marines, Army, Air Force, or Coast Guard, okay? And you just let them know. So they're going to make you take the practice ASVAB at first, and that's going to consist of your general education, which is going to be your English, math, and science. And that's because your English, math, and science is what grades your entire ASVAB. So everything other than that is just going to set you up for a job. So say if you score high in the mechanics section on the actual ASVAB, it's going to put you in a mechanical rating, which means you're most likely going to be like a mechanic on something or whatever else, or whatever you did decent on. So in order to join the Navy, you have to score a 45 or above on your ASVAB to join. The Air Force, I'm sure, is a 50, and the Coast Guard is a 55 in order to join. The Marines, I don't know, man, probably like a 3. The Army, probably like a 2. Either way, you're still gonna need a waiver for both of them. And the study material that I used for my ASVAB book was, or my ASVAB was, I started off with ASVAB for Dummies, but I didn't really like it. And then I went to Kaplan ASVAB. And I really liked that one because it came with all the flashcards in the back with, I want to say, maybe 95% of what the ASVAB all entailed. And it has everything from top to bottom of what you could possibly study for the ASVAB, including jobs like that'll get you into a rate. And all you have to do was pick out these flashcards from the back of the book and you were good to go. So I highly suggest the Kaplan one. They have one for every single year, and it says 2017 to 2018, 2018 to 2019, so on and so forth, 2019 to 2020, okay? So you can do your study material. You're gonna pass your ASVAB, and then when you pass your ASVAB, you're gonna go down to MEPS. And once you go down to MEPS, when you're ready to select your job, you're going down to MEPS. And you're going to go there, you're gonna stay the night, and the next morning, you're going to go back in and you're going to select your job, whatever job you qualify for. And then in there, you will go ahead and sign your contract. After that, you're gonna have your first swear-in. And then after that first swear-in, you're gonna have your second swear-in. Okay, but the second swear-in is when your entire DEP starts, which means you're getting ready to depart and ship off over to boot camp. My DEP program took me 9 months in order for me to ship off, which was quite a while of me just waiting to leave. So I enlisted in, I think, June, left in March, and yeah, it was just really, really long. So yeah, you're gonna ship off, but before you ship off, you're gonna go back down to wherever your nearest MEPS is. Mine was in San Diego, California, and you're going to stay the night there as well, and then leave from there the next morning. You're gonna say your goodbyes and head on out to Great Lakes, Illinois. So you're gonna arrive at boot camp. Okay, they're gonna pick you up from the airport, and then they're going to yell at you there, tell you to stand in ranks, tell tell you to stand at attention, tell you not to talk, tell you to silence all your cell phones, have to make sure that they're off. And you're going to hop on that bus. You will not talk. You will watch a video on there, and it will be your captain speaking to you through a TV. Okay, it's going to be a pre-recorded video, and you're just going to talk to you guys. You guys are not to talk, and you guys are not to fall asleep on that bus. If you do, you guys will wake up with screaming and yelling and fingers and the knife hand in your freaking face. Okay, so don't do that. And so they're going to take you all the way over to RTC, Recruit Training Center, Command, whatever, and you're gonna jump off that bus. When you jump off that bus, this is when it starts. Everybody's in your face. All these red ropes, all these chiefs, all these petty officers just in your face, screaming at you. And you're gonna go into the hall, you're gonna make a right, okay? You're gonna be running down the hall, making a right. There's gonna be somebody there, maybe a chief, to be screaming in your face. There will be these red flags on the floor that you will not step on. Do not step on these flags. You will get chewed out, okay? I don't know what flags they are. They're not your normal kind of flags, so they may not look like flags to you either because they did it to me. So, I think that they're ship flags. I don't know. I'm not a ship rate, okay? I am a land rate. I stay on the land. I stay on the ground unless I deploy again. Then I fly in the air. I don't go on a freaking ship. Yeah, you're going to do that. You're going to make your final phone call back to your family, letting them know that you have arrived. Hey, I made it here. I'm safe. I love you. Goodbye. And that's going to be your last phone call for about the next 2 to 3 weeks. So after that, you're going to strip down naked, naked, completely naked. You're going to get out of your underwear, get out of all your clothes, put your phone, put your clothes inside of a box and ship it back home. Okay? And then after that, you're going to do your whole 48 hours, which sucks because if you fall asleep, you get kicked out. You cannot fall asleep for those first 48 hours. You have to stay awake. So try your best to stay awake. And so within those 48 hours, you will be meeting your RDCs, your Petty Officer 1 or Chief. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who you're going to have. I had all Petty Officer Division. Most people have Chiefs, Petty Officers, okay? And so, yeah, you're gonna meet your Petty Officers. And they're going to seem so cool at first. And you're just going to be like, dang. Alright then, this is what I signed up for then. Alright then, we finna get it, yep, okay, alright then. But it's not like that, alright? Because I went in there doing the same exact thing, sitting down at attention. RDCs came in, they were like, we're not going to criticize you in any kind of way. We're not going to do this and we're not going to do that. Next thing you know, they were screaming in our faces, telling us to get up, chasing us to our racks, everything. And at that moment, that's when I knew, I was only there for 2 days now, and I have 58 days left of this. Boot camp will be 8 weeks. So unless you're in a push division, it could be 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So if you're in a push division, everything will just go at a faster pace for you. 6 weeks. I was not in a push division, so I graduated at 8 weeks. In P days, you will be selecting. There will be jobs up for grabs. So Petty Officer come out, who wants to be RPOC, who wants to be AROC, come out here and try it, right? So for RPOC, you need to have military bearing. For AROC, military bearing, and you need to be able to sing. RPOC is in charge of the entire division. RPOC is basically the 4th Petty Officer, okay? So you're leading your entire division all the way throughout boot camp into graduation. Now, if the Petty Officers do not feel that you fit the description, then they will replace you with somebody else. I was RPOC for all 8 weeks, but I have seen a division go through 6 RPOCs, 4 RPOCs, 5 RPOCs, you name it. They've been through all types of RPOCs. AROCs, if you can sing, you basically got it. AROC leads cadence. So when we're doing drills, when we're marching, you just sing for us. Now, AROC is also RPOC's right-hand man. So if RPOC can't be there or RPOC is down, SIQ, sick, then AROC goes ahead and takes over for the division. Other than AROC, you're gonna go ahead and have your MA, okay? That's your Master at Arms. He's basically a police officer. The MA is in charge of discipline, and he just makes sure everybody's in check, everybody's in line, and he does that so that AROC doesn't have it. I mean, that RPOC doesn't have to do it. Basically, just following the whole chain of command of people doing their diligence. So then you have YN, which is the assistant. the assistant to RPOC and the assistant to the petty officers. He does all the paperwork for the entire division. Your division will probably start off at 90 to 100 people, and you'll probably end with 50 to 60. People will get kicked out. People will get ASMO'd. It happened. I've lost a lot of people out of my division, but it is what it is. People can't deal with it. People can't deal with the screaming. It becomes a really high intensity stress level, whatever you want to call it, environment. So those 4 that I just named off, or 3 that I named off, sorry, those right there are up for promotion. So those right there are highly promoted jobs. I got promoted from E2 to E3 straight out of boot camp because I was RPOC. But you can't just be those jobs. You have to do the job. Okay, you have to go above and beyond for that job. So AROC, RPOC, and Yeoman are the top tier jobs to try to get. Then you have your HPO, your head petty officer, which cleans the bathroom basically. He makes sure that the bathroom is clean, makes sure that he gets a crew together and they all clean the bathroom, and that's what they do the whole entire boot camp. Then you have your laundry petty officer, who makes sure that all the laundry is done and is passed out correctly. And then you have your religious petty officer, who basically gets church set up for you guys. And then you have your mail petty officer, who hands out the mail. Okay, so those right there are all the jobs. Keep those first 3 in mind. So for your letters, my wife used to send me it on an app called Sandbox. So Sandbox, I was able to receive letters every single week, 5 times a week. I had people in my division who would get maybe 1 to 2 letters a week. No, 1 letter a week. And sometimes they would even miss it because the mail didn't deliver in time. So they had to wait till the next mail day, the next mail run. So Sandbox is a really sufficient app, and it delivers straight there. You can attach pictures to it and you'll get it the next day, I believe. Yeah, next day. And I used all my time at night after we were done working and drilling, doing whatever after classes, to write my mail. Also, they do have holidays, which every single Sunday, they give you, I think, 2 to 3 hours to yourself to take a holiday shower, which means you could shower longer than 30 seconds. And then that's time to write your letters, fix your rack, which is your bed. Yeah, basically just regroup yourself for the next day. So yeah, you will be working Monday through Saturday, and yeah, you will be showering every single day. So if you're not used to showering every day, you will be showering every single day with 70 men butt naked, 70 women butt naked. So men will not be showering with women. Do not get that twisted, okay? You freaking sickos. All right, so women will be separated. Men will be separated, obviously. Get it together. All right, so yeah, so your shower should only be around 15 to 30 seconds. I had it down to where the division was in and out of the shower within 15 minutes. 70 people showered in 15 minutes, okay? Because you only have 30 minutes to get all this stuff done, okay? And the next 15 minutes, you have to clean up the entire compartment. All the racks need to be made, everything. So yeah, just keep all this stuff in mind. Another thing I would definitely study would be your 11 general orders. And that's about it. Know your ranking structure from seaman recruit all the way up. Know your officer ranks all the way from ensign all the way up to admiral, okay? And that's basically it. You guys will be getting beat a lot, which is ITE'd, divisional beatings. So make sure that you do work out, because you guys will be doing 10 counts, okay? 10 counts is basically you jump up, you squat down, you go into a push-up, you kick your feet up to your chest while you're in a push-up, then this way, up to your chest, then you come back like this, and then you jump back up, and you will do those until your petty officer says to stop, okay? So yeah, study everything that I told you to study and you should be fine. 11 general orders are super duper important because I've seen people get asthma for not knowing them. Also, your ranking structure, as I said, super duper important. Seen people get asthma for not knowing them. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was or wasn't, or you guys want to know anything else, please comment below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please, like I said earlier, join the Williams family and subscribe, okay? So if you guys want to see anything else, or you guys want to know anything else, or you guys want to do a day in the military with me, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do that. And I got some friends that are more than happy to do that as well. Okay, so I'm logging off now. I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, alright.